Great speech, really well done. As usual, I'm going to start off with things that I thought you did really well, and then I'm going to give you a few suggestions you can incorporate for future speeches. So I know that you wanted me to look for enthusiasm, and yeah, boy, you were extremely enthusiastic, but you used humor really well. So you used humor in a way that depicted your mood at the time. So I'll elaborate on that. So you use a mixture of both dry humor and like very obvious humor. So an example of the dry humor was, I think you were talking about your friend, the physics student, and then you said, "As long as I didn't kill him." I thought that was very funny. What's interesting about that though was you said that with almost a clinical demeanor, and that just reinforced the point that at the time you were kind of self-centered and egoistic. So I thought that was really well done. There was a synchronization there. Another use of humor that you used, this use of humor was vastly different from the first use of humor you used, and that was you said you go to work but in your dreams, right? And then you said that with a huge smile on your face, and I think that was again just representative of your life at the time. Yeah, you just left the big corporation, you were working for yourself, and you just married, hey, your grandkids, all happy days. So that showed as well. So really well done. You also use what I call the shock factor. You were studying German, then you dropped out of university because the career prospects weren't great, and then you decided to be a ski instructor. That was contrarian to what we were all expecting, and I think that's something that's extremely underrated, and more of us should use that. So again, well done on that front. Hand gestures also very well done. Again, I'm going to get back to the synchronization point. So you said that you're not the same person you were 1 decade ago, and you lifted your right hand up, or even 2 decades ago, and then you lifted both hands up. Really well done. Again, synchronization. Good on you. And then, so yeah, those are all things I thought you did really well. I have 2 quick suggestions I'd like to make. So the first one is I noticed you were looking at your notes quite often. So you hadn't fully memorized the speech. So going forward, I actually highly recommend you do, because I don't know, at least when I prepare for speeches, the content definitely matters, don't get me wrong, but then the delivery matters more. So if you memorize the speech, you can focus more on the delivery. So that's one point. And the second point is the conclusion. I think it was a bit of an abrupt conclusion. So maybe slow it down. Maybe add a pause before you start your conclusion, slow it down. And then right at the end, you can end it off by saying, "I'm a radiant human being." Yeah. So then, it works well that way. But that's all I have for you. Back to you, Satoshi. Mr. General Evaluator.
Thanks, Anouk.